Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about a story that has been getting a whole lot of coverage over the last few days. And a lot of people have already taken their positions, politically speaking. And now a new piece of information has come out. And it is likely to shift people's opinions in some way, or maybe it will just be ignored. So we will talk about Trump, we will talk about a man in Utah, and we will talk about how sometimes you might want to wait to get more information before you form your narrative. Okay, so if you don't know what I'm talking about and you didn't get a clue from a man in Utah, there was a 75-year-old Utah man who was alleged to have made a bunch of threats against very high-profile people, to include Biden, Garland, James, Bragg. It's a list. It's a list. The FBI reportedly moved in to make an arrest. I think that was done via complaint, and I think it was specific to the alleged threats against Biden, Bragg, and FBI agents in general. According to the reporting, when the FBI showed up, the suspect pointed a weapon at them, did not respond to commands. The FBI fired, and the suspect did not make it. These were the events that were known, widely reported on. This was the accepted chain of events. Commentators formed their positions based on these events. The right wing has been condemning this action and basically framing it as liberals going after this old man. Okay? A lot of people on the more liberal side of things were kind of saying, look, this is what happens, and this is, why you should identify these threats early and all of that stuff, and whoever did it deserves a pat on the back. Okay, so here is the twist to the story. According to reporting, on March 19th, the National Threat Operations Center received a tip from Truth Social, former President Trump's social media company. According to the reporting, that is what set this chain of events in motion. I am super curious how political commentators are going to deal with this new development, because they already have their established positions. It's at this point, it's impossible to tell how this is going to shape the political conversation around this, but there are definitely going to be implications to it, unless, of course, they just pretend like this new piece of information doesn't exist, which, let's be honest, that's not out of the realm of possibility. So that is what occurred. Now, this is definitely a teachable moment when it comes to getting all of the information, or as much as you can, prior to forming an opinion and putting it out there and creating a narrative that makes people angry. I would note that basically everybody on that list of people that the suspect allegedly threatened was political opposition of the former president. Rhetoric probably had something to do with his social media posts. And that rhetoric is often very short-sighted, and it's designed to inflame and get clicks. And it almost never paints an accurate picture of what happened. But those who buy into that rhetoric, they're often the ones that pay the price for the content that is put out by people who are more interested in being first than being right, or who are more interested in creating engagement than creating discussion. So according to the reporting, the altercation, the incident that occurred in Utah that has created all of this controversy and is being held up as an example of how the liberal side of the country is censoring people, the tip came from Truth Social. That is the reporting at this point. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.